From President Harding Rapid, it's only about 8 miles of beautiful scenery and very easy boating down to our planned campsite at Nuncoweap. We arrived at day 4's campsite at Nuncoweap early enough to hike up to the Anasazi Indian granaries. Almost 1,000 years old, these were used to store corn and pumpkin seeds from the delta below and to protect them from rodents and water. Located at the base of the overhanging Redwall cliff, the Anasazi Indians had a climb of about 1,000 feet of steep terrain above the river to reach this site. Not exactly your trip down to the local 7-Eleven. About 3 miles of beautiful, meandering, easy river below our camp brings us to the first big rapid of day 5, Cavern. Rated between a 4 and a 6 on the Grand Canyon scale, Cavern is not particularly difficult. It's just kind of big. If you avoid the one nasty hole, you're fine, and it's fun. I think that's Ryan rowing Paul's boat just in front of me. Looks like he's got a pretty good line. Maybe I'll go there. You would not want to go into that hole on the right. I guess I'd give it a 5 on the Grand Canyon scale at these lower flows. About 6 miles below Cavern, we reach the confluence of the Little Colorado River at mile 61.5. Sometimes running a cobalt blue due to calcium content in the springs above. Today it was running muddy brown because of recent rains, but offered a different kind of fun. Mud baths and slides.
Do you think we can slide?
All right. 10 miles later, we pulled into Cardenas Creek for Camp 5 with hilltop ruins just a short hike above. Similar to a lot of archaeological sites within the park, this one dates from about 1100 AD. Across the river, both upstream at Furnace Flats and downstream at Unkar, are other sites within a mile of this vantage point. On the far side of the foreground ridge is a 500-foot cliff with a first-rate view of upper and lower Unkar Rapids. After breakfast, we go downstream and stop just above Unkar Rapids on the opposite side of the river to view another archaeological site. Evidence of dwellings and pottery shards and other artifacts abound. Just yesterday afternoon, I was at the top of these cliffs on the left looking down on the rapid. How cool is that? A heck of a time for a battery to die, huh? And now for lower Unkar. It's a good bit more exciting from a front view, isn't it? Actually, it's a good bit more exciting with an exciting rapid, to be honest. Lower Unkar isn't a whole lot. It's just really hard to throw away what little footage I have of Betsy in her kayak. You know, that little green dot way back there? After our group scouted Hance from the shore, David and Betsy are going to show us just how it's done. Left side run. Hance is one of the rockiest rapids in the canyon. Requires quite a bit of maneuvering. Well, unless you want to hit rocks and drop into holes. No hesitation on Rob's part. He was always eager to be one of the first to take the rafts through any rapid. Not only is it the rockiest, but Hance also has the biggest vertical drop of any rapid in the canyon, and is one of the longer ones, certainly one of the hardest. During the summer of 2010, a flash flood down Red Canyon brought more boulder debris into the main river channel, temporarily making the left side run more difficult. Since then, Mother Nature has taken its course and made it easier again, reverting back to what it was. I guess when you're skillful enough to place your boat where you want it to be, need it to be, you don't have to demonstrate many other skills at all. Like rowing. Good job. The darkish, angled band of resistant volcanic rock on the opposite shore is the main reason this rapid is here and as difficult as it is. Ryan is rowing Kevin's boat with paddle assistance up front by Kevin.